I told them about the party, can I go? And they were like, no. Something told me, YOLO. Something told me, bitch, you gonna go do this anyway. Finally get the courage. I step out the window. I'm just sliding. Like, once my arm started giving out, I had to let go. I slipped. I had panicked. You know, I just went like, whoa. Child, I fell. Hey you guys, if you would like a shout out on my next YouTube video, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications, follow me on Instagram, like a couple pictures, and make sure that you guys screenshot and DM me proof when you're done. What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Jordan Jessie coming back to y'all with another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time slash get ready with me. I'm gonna be doing my makeup and telling you guys a story. Now y'all, I hope I can deliver this story good enough to y'all because it's really crazy. I'm not gonna waste too much time talking and we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. Folks just asking me to do shit. They're not in the house doing nothing anyway, but they want me to go do it. So anyways, family, friends, parents, sister, brother, cousin, if y'all come across this video, I apologize. My excuses is that it was a long time ago. So now it's like you can't even really be mad because it happened such a long time ago. All the way back to like, when was this? We're gonna take this all the way back to like 2018, 2019. Now, it was New Year's. That is so long ago. This was actually, yeah, New Year's Eve, literally. So January 1st. I think it was New Year's Day. Or okay, so really what happened was it was New Year's Eve, but the situation technically happened on New Year's Day because it was already 12. I'm in high school. I'm a junior in high school, living my life, and I wanted to go out. On New Year's. All my junior, senior friends are out, you know. Everybody doing their ones and twos, and my friends had told me about a party. So, you know, I'm thinking, oh, you know, I'm a junior now, I'm getting grown, I'm getting up there, because when I was in high school, I was thinking, you know, since I was so much older, that my parents would have been more, you know, accepting, you know, like, oh yeah, you can go, but that wasn't the case. I told them about the party. I'm like, hey, yeah, it's a party going on, you know, can I go? And they were like, no. They were like, it's too many drunk drivers and that it just wasn't safe and they didn't feel comfortable with me going. So I'm like devastated, y'all. I'm telling my friends, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really wanna go to this party. You know, I'm in high school, I'm feeling like it's the end of the world. Like, if I don't go, something just told me, like, YOLO. I don't know what did, who, where, when, why, but something told me YOLO, okay? Something told me, bitch, you gonna go do this anyways. So really, my plan was that I was gonna sneak out. Now let this be known, y'all. I've always had high-tech security in my house, okay? I've always had an alarm system, you know, the front door, garage door, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always had, you know, an alarm system in my house. You know, don't even let the window get hit too hard. It's gonna alert at the window. I was like, okay, so how am I going to sneak out to go to this party? You know, how was I going to sneak out to go to this party without my parents knowing, you know, so I can get to this damn party? Because your girl wanted to go party. I knew that I couldn't use any windows downstairs because the windows had alarms on it. So if I opened up a window, it would go off. The only windows that were available were the ones up in my room, like up. I'm thinking, like, let this be known, y'all, this is me to this day. Your girl watches too much TV. I watch too many movies, I watch too much TV. So I get the grand idea, child, that I'm going to tie some sheets. I was gonna tie some sheets to my bed and climb out my window with the sheets on my bed. I just dropped my phone. So I was going to tie the sheets up to my bed and I was going to climb out my window with my sheets tied to my bed. And when I tell y'all, when the plan came to my mind, it was like I was gonna swoop it out the window and, you know, do a little down the side of my house. Baby girl. So once the plan came to mind, you know, I had to go to my best friend. You know, I'm telling her, I'm like, girl, I want to sneak out. I'm finna sneak out. Da 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 da. I'm telling her my plans. She's like, she's not going for it, but she's not going against it. And that's why she's my best friend to this day, because she never goes against me, but she will tell me like, that don't sound smart. But at the time being, I didn't want to hear nothing. When I got my mind set on something, I don't want to hear nothing. Everything sounds like it's gonna work to me, so I'm gonna go do it. I thought it was gonna work. I get some sheets. I tie them up. I get them to the side of my bed and I throw them out the window. I was so scared, y'all. Now let this be known, my cousins and stuff, like everybody was at my house. But my cousins are cool. They not no, you feel me? They not no snitch. They not gonna snitch on me or tell on me. So I was just, you know, I was just doing me. Everybody was in the house. I was just in the house doing me. Alright, you know, I get my stuff. I'm all suited and booted. I'm thinking everything's gonna be peaches and cream. I changed the fit. Like, I changed the fit to something sturdy. Like, but I changed my fit because I knew, like, I changed my fit like baby just snuck out. Like, even when I came inside, the party people was gonna know baby must have just had to snuck out because she suited and booted like she built to survive somewhere. And I put on some orange Nike. Oh, they're my favorite shoes at the time, y'all. They're like my favorite track shoes at the time. But they were like some Nikes. So I put on my stuff, you know. I'm super scared. I finally bust the screen out my window. Again, like, I'm still contemplating it, but I keep having this like voice in my head that keeps saying like YOLO. Like, y'all, I'm sitting here like this voice in my head just keep telling me like YOLO. I swear to God, it was just telling me YOLO. I feel like I got the courage to go do it. I hit up my friends. Now, there's 3 of my friends that's coming to get me. Now, we were all on the track team. Of course, I'm not gonna name drop or nothing. So I'm gonna say the names are Caleb. So for the first person, we're gonna call him Caleb. Now, Caleb was initially the person that told me about the party, like, hey, you know, you should come, da da da. I'm like, oh shit, like, okay. Caleb used to always drop me off in like from track. So like I said, all of us was on a track team. So Caleb used to always bring me home from track practice and stuff. So he already knew where I stayed at and everything. So he was like, you know, I'll come get you, da 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 da. So I'm like, okay, bet, yeah, like, you can come get me. I'm finna sneak out. Caleb says he's finna bring Ryan, James, and Sarah. So it's like 3 different people. So like a total of like 4 people already in the car that's gonna come get me. So I'm like, okay, bet. So let this be known, we all stay close to each other. So of course the drive wasn't fucking long. So by the time they said it was outside, child, I still wasn't even out the window yet. My scary ass ain't even did nothing yet. Okay, you know, now it's now or never. My ride's already outside. I need to just go. I get to climbing out the window, y'all. I was just filled with so much delusion this whole time. Like, I just really wish, like, I just don't understand how I did not have the common sense. I didn't have common sense. I finally get the courage. I step out the window. I'm like on the side of the window. Like, let's say this the window, this me, like coming out on the side. My feet not even gripping. Like, my feet is not gripping nothing. I'm just sliding like. I'm just sliding on the side of the wall. Like, I'm constantly trying to pick up my feet. My feet just keep sliding and my feet just keep sliding. Now, again, like I said, I watched too many movies. I wasn't really calculating no math or nothing of what was going on or what I was doing. So, child, my arm started burning. Like, my arm started giving out on me, what I was doing. So, child, once my arm started giving out, I had to let go. I slipped. Couldn't hold on no more. Once that had happened, I had like slipped, and I think what another thing that had happened was that I heard like the bed sheets like rip a little bit. So when I heard it rip, it scared me, and like I panicked. When I had panicked, you know, I just went like, whoa, like I got scared. I let go. Child, I fucking fell. Y'all, I fell. Like literally, I fell. Not even no wimpy, skimpy fall. Like I straight. Now, the only reason why I did not break any bones or die or, you know, no concussions, nothing like that, was because I fell in some bushes. Side of my house is like these crazy long, tall bushes. The way I fell, bushes and stuff just kind of caught my fall and really just helped it, because like I don't know if it was the adrenaline or what, but I didn't feel the fall at all. Like literally just fell. Like I didn't feel the fall at all. I get up, and y'all, the crazy thing was that my foot was stuck. My foot was stuck in a bush. Like it was a bush that was like in the shape of like a Y, and like my ankle was just like up like in the bush. So I'm like, the bushes are really big. They're taller than me. They're like like they can damn near almost reach my window. So if you can see how deep that is, they're a couple feet tall. They're really big, like long, decorative bushes. Once I fall, you know, I'm trying to like get out. I'm trying to get out the bushes. I'm trying to take the leaves and stuff out my hair. Like y'all got leaves and stuff in my head. And I hurry up and book it towards the car, because like I said, they were already there. The moment I get out and go to the car, the police come. Like, yo, I already knew why the police had came. I live in a like private neighborhood that's really reserved. We have a whole bunch of just elderly people, and you know, it's just like that, you know, it's a little private country club little area. It wouldn't be surprising that if a neighbor saw a car sitting in front of their house for a really long time, that they, you know, wouldn't call the police. So that's exactly what happened. So the moment, you know, they came, I of course am not used to 12. I was still in high school, you know. I'm like nervous. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they finna walk me back to my house and make me go home. You know, I'm panicking. The moment I see 12 pull up, I literally sank into my seat, which was dumb because all it did was just bring me attention. So he ended up coming to my window instead of the driver's window, because like I said, sank in my seat, so it just gave me attention. Comes up, he's like asking us like what we're doing and stuff, like but you know, we really had an excuse because it was New Year's. Luckily, Caleb comes up with a really good idea, you know, just makes up an excuse like, oh yeah, we were just dropping her off and we were just talking in the car, woody woody woo. And then he gonna throw in some question like, hey, have you ever worked at high school or anything like that? You know, just distracted the officer. And then he started talking about that, and then, you know, lo and behold, he was just like, all right, well, you guys don't stay out too late, get home safely. And then, you know, we ended up just leaving. Shout out to Caleb for playing it safe and getting us out of that coinkydink, because I was gonna have a mental breakdown, and I just thought the whole night was over with from there. So thankfully it wasn't. We ended up just going on about our day and ended up making our way towards the party. We finally get there, we're at the party. I don't know why I was like so pressed to go, because by the time I had got there, the party was like mid. It was like mildishly dead already, because like I said, the party was really for New Year's Eve. So baby, the clock already struck 12. Like it was already New Year's. Like what's the celebration for, if you get what I'm saying? It was still people there though, so hell, I was just happy that I made it out and I was just there. Like I was just happy to be there. Literally, I was just happy to be there. I swear to God. We get to partying. I'm like, you know, I don't want to get too messed up. I really didn't want to drink or nothing like that for real, because I was still in high school, so I wasn't big of a drinker anyways. Like I barely even drink now, but I didn't get to really drink until like I was like in college. So I wasn't really drinking or nothing, but we're playing games and stuff. We playing like, you know, truth or dare, you know, typical high school stuff. And we're partying and everything. I'm literally like, what a time to be alive, y'all. That happens. I'm not gonna lie, I did have like one drink, but like I said, when I was in high school, I wasn't really drinking for real. So that drink kind of really did it for me. And I was just like, oh, like I'm feeling my liquor. So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of feeling my liquor. Woo. Look at the time, 3 o'clock in the morning, or like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, party's officially dead for me. Go ahead and make my way. Like it's time for me to go. Like I no longer serve any justice here, if you get what I'm saying. Caleb, all the people that came and got me, they all dropped me off. So we get back to my house and I told them, you know, like, hey, don't even wait for me to like get in the crib, because I don't want Club to get called again in my neighborhood. So like once we get to my house, you know, like just drop me off. Because like I said, y'all, I had already been called one time, so I wasn't trying to get them called again, because then they really gonna want to know something. So I finally get to my house. They pull up, I hop out, run out, go to the side where my window's at. You know, I'm like trying to make sure my shoes and shit's tied, like I'm geared up. So step into the field, grab the sheet, I get to like pulling it, and I get to like going, like I'm trying to grab myself up. Y'all, the girl did not process like nothing. Like I didn't even process how I thought anything was gonna work or how anything was gonna play out in my favor. And get up, like every time I would like get up a little bit, because I was just on a rope, I would just go to the side. Like I'm literally swinging side to side on the side of my house, trying to walk up it. Adrenaline's pumping because I'm trying to get back in the house. So I keep, you know, trying, like I keep going, like, baby, I'm falling, but I'm getting right back up. Like fall, getting back up, fall, getting back up. So finally, Caleb ends up calling me and he's like, hey, like, have you made it back in the house yet? And I'm like, no, like I'm sitting here like, no, like I haven't even made it back inside the house. He was like, oh, what are you gonna do? What, do we need to come back over there? So I'm not trying to cause no panic. I'm literally not trying to cause no panic. So I'm like, no, like it's woo-woo. And I said, I'm gonna just call my best friend. So I call up my best friend. I'm telling her, I'm like, oh, like I can't get back in the house. Like it's hard. Like I keep falling. Da 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 da. Asking her, like, do you think you can come help me? My best friend literally stays like 2 houses up from me. Like literally. Like I'm 2 houses down from my best friend. She stays like 2 houses up from me. So I'm like, girl, I can't get back up. Like you need to come help me, please. So she's like, okay, I have a step stool that I'll bring. Like bad, like she got a stool, like she got a, no, bump that. Shawty said she had a ladder. Okay, bad, like bring that please. She gotta sneak out of her house too to come, you feel me, help me. She finally come back down, y'all. I swear to God. Anyways, so yeah, I just kept falling, I kept falling. Finally, Brandon calls me. He's like, hey, like, have you made it inside the house yet? I'm like, no, like I haven't. He was like, all right, we're about to come back up there and help you. Lose all hope. Finally, Jakiria comes. And like I said, Jakiria told me it was going to be a ladder. She told me she had a ladder, y'all. A ladder. So when she comes, Shawty has a 2-step stool. 2-step stool. All I could do was literally laugh because that wasn't gonna work, baby. And then them come It was raining that day, so it's like the ground is wet. They all got on slides. Caleb ends up coming. They're trying to help me like get up. So they're trying to help me get up, y'all. So the first couple times they're there, they really don't do much. They're just like guiding me, like instructing me on what to do. And it's just not working out. Like I'm getting up, keep falling, getting up, keep falling. I'm getting up and I keep falling. It's getting to like 6 o'clock in the morning now. Like the birds is up, the sun is about to rise, and I'm getting scared because I know like my dad wakes up around like 6:37 to like get ready for work. I'm starting to lose all faith. Like I swear to God, y'all, I'm starting to lose all faith. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to just go knock on the door, like ring the doorbell. I'm gonna just be crying, and I'm just gonna hand my folks they phone. Like I'm just gonna hand my folks my phone and just call it a day. Like I'm about to be on punishment. It's over with. It's done for. And Caleb was just like, no, like you're not about to go. We're about to get you in this window. Like, come on, like don't give up. Like you get in this window. Really just the motivation that I needed, because baby, I was ready to give it up. And I was just ready to give it up and just let go and let God. Like him, Caleb, James, Sarah, everybody, my best friend, they all come together, and like now it's like grind mode. Like we about to do it. So y'all, they're like, all right, get up there, get up there. So I get up, I'm like, I'm pushing, I'm grabbing it, y'all. Right when I get to the top, like this is my door sill, like right here, this is like me. Like I'm almost there. Right when I get up there, I hear like the sheets rip. That sent me into a whole panic mode. Once I heard the sheets about to rip, I went like, and I just like let go. Child, I felt like I got baptized. Like I felt like I was getting baptized, y'all. Like I literally fell like back into the bushes. Like it was so bad. I felt so bad that everybody was just quiet when I fell. It was silence when I fell. Luckily, James like started giggling because I felt like when I got out the bushes, y'all, like I had to open up the bushes to get out. And y'all, the bushes was already beat up and tore up and messed up because I kept falling in them. So I get out and I'm just standing there like, we all sitting here chuckling at 5 o'clock in the morning, sitting on the side of my house trying to get me back in. And we think it's funny. Can't take nothing serious. Like I just be laughing, y'all. I laugh at anything. You cannot be the person to look at me, because I will get us in trouble because I cannot control my laugh. So I'm just laughing too, child. I'm damn near giving up. I'm just like, bro, fuck it. Brandon's like, you know, come on, one more try, bro, one more try. He's like, we gonna help you. Everybody, like, they were already on the basketball team and they played football. Like we was all athletes and we was on the track team. Like, you feel me? Like, what? You know what? Nah, we about to help you, bro. We about to get you inside his house. So we get into like full like cheerleader mode. Puts their hands in like we about to go do a stunt and pick somebody up. We get suited and booted. Like he's like, all right, bro, we gonna push you up. So Caleb, James, Sarah, everybody, they all get together like they finna help push me up. So finally we in a rhythm with it. We like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we finally just like launch for it. Like I just launched for it. The climbing, finally I just reach and like boom, like I finally grabbed like the ledge of my windowsill. Boy, the moment I felt that ledge, I feel like I could have cried tears of joy, child. The dude was just hang out the window. Like I couldn't even pull myself in all the way. Just so tired. But I had made it in and everybody had went on about their ways. And it was so funny because the next morning, like I was just so paranoid. So the morning I woke up like super early. I was just like super paranoid. I woke up the next day, I went out to the side of my house to go, like, you know, check out the damn crime scene and try and like pick up as much broken branches and stuff that I could. The whole funny thing was, is I told y'all my cousins was literally in the house with me. Cousins was in the house with me, but they wasn't no help because they was asleep. And so the next morning I had told them, and they were like, oh well. And I was like, yeah. That is the story, you guys, of how I fell out of my window. So just a little heads up for anybody who is interested in that or thinking about that or contemplating it. Not as easy as it looks. You got a high ceiling. If you live in a high house or if you are some couple floors, your best option is for you to get a damn ladder. Like, you know, like them fireman ladders, like them loose ladders where you can just string them out anywhere, like on a windowsill, like a fire escape ladder. It'll be your best option, baby, because the sheets and stuff is not gonna do what it needs to do. So take my advice and don't do it. But here goes a story time so that you guys know not to do it. Let me know what other stories y'all want to know. Let me know if I did a good job telling this story. It was really hard to kind of like get everything, because child, this happened literally like 2015. Not 2015, I'm dramatic. This happened like 2019, 2018. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on this video. And thanks for watching my channel. You'll have a great rest of your day.